guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to 2021. Happy New Year, if I haven't said that anyways. So today's video is going to be a Jesus Talks. I'm back with another one. I'm sorry it took me so long to do another one, but I wanted to continue this series. So if you're going to be watching it on IGTV, it's going to be a new series, but on my YouTube channel, I've already done a video on there. So we're going to talk about a bunch of different things, but one of the things that I really wanted to talk about is the word of the year that I have. Last year, I talked about the word of the year. Me and my friends all said the word of our year. But this year, my word is patience. I'll get more into it. And then I'm also talking about, like, I had a social media fast. And then also this new term that I invented, basically. I don't know if anyone else has said it. I haven't heard it. It's a new term called grace over perfection. We're going to start off with why I did the social media fast, because we did it with my church for 21 days, and I decided to do Instagram specifically because I just felt it was such a distraction, and I would spend not like hours, but I have a 30-minute limit on my phone to spend on Instagram, and I still do it, but not as bad. But like, I go over it, then I end up sometimes spending like 2-3 hours on it, and then like, it's not like I was doing anything productive. It's just like scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And I found myself also like, not comparing, but like also evaluating, like, why isn't my life like that person? I know it's like a highlight reel, but still, I'm just like, why is that like their life better than mine, or this, or why are they doing this and I'm not doing that? And it was just like, I actually started my fast like a few days before my church was supposed to start it. So it was just like, God was like telling me in my spirit, like, you need to just get off of it for a while. And I'm also planning on doing some things like this year that I really needed to like focus and like know what God's vision for me is. So I decided to just fast from social media, specifically Instagram. So it was a really good way for me to also connect with God. And I did get closer and got more clarity on what I wanted to do as well. So then we can move on to talking about the word of the year. So the word of the year for me is patience. And patience because last year and this year too, I have been going through a lot. So it's taught me like patience, that not just like being like slow to do stuff, but like patience in that I need to take my time doing a lot of things and thinking about it. Like for me, I want to do something this year and I get so excited, and then my friends are like, why are you so excited? You need to chill out. You need to think about it. And I'm like, but I'm just so excited. I want to do it today. But that's not how life works. And that's not how God is. He's slow to anger and patient as well. So like, I had to attribute that quality within myself. Yeah, I just need to be more patient, because when I'm not patient, like things, not that they go wrong, but like they take so much longer to actually work out because I'm not like taking my time thinking about things. So I've just decided just to be more patient this year, and God's really been testing me on my patience a lot from last year to this year. Like for instance, I want to like save up a certain amount of money, right? And I want to save it up right away, but obviously I can't do that because like my financial status is probably, I can't save up like $1,000 in one day. I have to be patient about that. So, and he's also taught me like the process, man. The process is like something that you need to go through. And sometimes, like for me, I like to skip the process. I just want to get there and it's done. I don't want to learn anything, but like, that's not how life works. And God also wants to build my character. So that way that I can also be more like Jesus and growing up to be a better person and be the woman that I'm called to be. So it's just been a long process, and I'll have that process my whole life, and I'm getting better at my patience, so that's really good. We can talk about this new term I just but I came up with, or had, whatever. But it's called grace over perfection. And I think I was like doing my devotional. I was just like, man, there's a verse, it's like, my grace is all you need. I think it's like in 2 Corinthians. It's like, my grace is all you need. My power works best when you're weak. And for me, like, I struggle a little bit with like being hard on myself and like doing things good or perfect the first time. So I've been, when I read that verse, it was just like God telling me, like, you need to just give yourself more grace. It's really been something that I tell myself, like, grace over perfection, patience, give yourself time, take it one day at a time. Just remembering that God's promises is like, it's bigger than me. So, and that He always fulfills His promises. And yeah, I really think that term is also good for anyone that's going through that struggle of just like giving themselves grace, and instead of just like rushing it and just striving for perfection when that's not what God has called us to do. So ultimately, like, grace over perfection, because you don't need to be perfect. God doesn't expect that from you. You need to give yourself grace because He gives us grace even when we don't need it or when we don't deserve it. So yeah, I really like that term. I actually even changed it on my Instagram, and I'll put like a little like picture of it. You can see my bio has been changed. So yeah, I just wanted to give you like a little Jesus talk, a little encouragement for you guys that whatever you're going through, it'll get better and that God's on your side. Thanks for watching this video. Bye, sunshine.